All right, well, I'm at Caesar's Wine and Liquor. I'm here to talk about their allocation drop that's going to be on December 10th at 10 o'clock. And let's see what they've got, and maybe we'll get a little bit of a preview. All right, we're at Caesar's. I'm going to kind of just start over here and kind of do a little quick walkthrough, kind of just show some of the general stuff. Someone actually asked me to show the gin. I find it hard to believe that anyone actually drinks gin. I had some of this. I did not enjoy it. So, all right. So I'm going to start on this side. I normally start on the other side of this. They have a big allocation drop this Sunday. We're going to go over the rules of what's going to happen and what you need to do. I will find out everything that I can about it and times, and they're going to set some of the stuff out. They won't set everything out, but I think you might be impressed with some of the things they do. Let's just kind of go through here and start out. Haven't had any of this. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. I like how they call it the Disco series. Had this, fantastic. They have a full line of Penelope. Not really had any of these. I don't think I've had a Penelope yet. I've had some of the Smoke Wagons. They're a little hit and miss for me. Still haven't had any of the Kentucky Owl. This Old Kirk is, as everybody knows, is just Willow Purple Top. Ask anybody who knows and they'll tell you. All right. And gross. I've had the double rye. I think I have someone sent me a sample of the Campfire and some of these others. I'm really excited to kind of go through the High West. I've seen a lot of that. For a finished bourbon or whiskey, I guess whiskey, this is fantastic. Tastes like honey. So if you want something different, got that rare character. Once again, never trust a bottle that needs a belt to keep its label on. Got a few of the Balcones. I don't really have much with those. This is what I'll be drinking on Christmas Day unless I get something fantastic from somebody. Tastes like Christmas to me, no matter what Bourbon School says. They didn't like it. But, there's a Calamute. Fantastic bottle. 15 year. You get a chance to see any of that anywhere, grab it. Tastes like peach cobbler. The one I had, at least. Got the barrel, got the TX, got the Davies County. And I think this is allocated in some places. Now it's a small batch to 7 years. I see it on just about every shelf. So this Woodford Reserve store picks. These guys have fantastic store picks. So you come in here Sunday for the allocation, definitely grab you one of their mini store picks. Got a lot of friends who love these. I think I've tried all of them now. I got to go back and look at my empty sample bottles and see. But these are good. This is good stuff. So, hello. Answer the phone. There's the bottle. Let's see if there's anything in here. I think they have an Old Scout store pick over there on the other side. I'll have to look and see on that. So, all right. Let's see. There's the small batch, Knob Creek. They're kind of busy, and I'm not gonna get in anybody's way. I don't want to keep anybody from shopping. This Juke Joint is good stuff. Heaven Hill. This store pick is fantastic. Really, there's not a whole lot of this left floating around. It's kind of getting down the thin. Once again, I'm gonna call out Bourbon School. I don't think they like this either, so that's two strikes for them. Got the Holland Station, Hotty Toddy. Had this one. Had this another great. I was surprised it did not have the banana like you would normally think that it gets. Got the Russell Zoo here. And a lot of people talking about, looking for a present for my brother for Christmas and trying to just get him introduced into some of the bourbon. I think the Michter's is probably the way to go. This straight, probably what I'm going to do. There's some of the Canadian stuff. Canadian Chris, got to call you out. All right, let's see. 1 of 1,000 combinations. They got a lot of interesting stuff. I've missed 2 dunkers in a row. I'm going to take a hard second and look and see. I don't see any dunkers. I think a lot of people have said this 46 is another good one to give to a new person he's not new. He's drank his whole life. But Matt from Whiskey Wisdom was pointing out this is a new label. I don't necessarily like the new label. I guess it makes it easier to distinguish between the rye and the full proof. So a lot of the JD. Uncle Nearest. Try to take my time. I went too fast last time and got lit up in the comments. Also, people have talked about how terrible I am lately, so I really appreciate that. It does a lot for your confidence when people talk about how bad you are. Actually, I'm okay. I got pretty thick skin. I've not had this 3-chord. That's a staff pick. Like I said, Brady here does a fantastic job of store picks. You really can't go wrong with anything that I've sampled. And they have the Old Forester. This may be a... this is probably... I'm 100% going to get one of these. I don't know when. I've got to worry about timing on it because we're awful close to Christmas. So... All right, got the Oak and the Eden, the Blackened, still no Old Granddad 114, but I will be traveling down to Florida, to Destin, over Christmas break, and I will pass 1,000 places where everyone says they give it away with gas, so I'll be getting one. I had some of this. I don't think I like it. I had a small sample. I think it's something that I'm going to have to try and maybe get another sample. There's that Dickel. You either love it or hate it. There's a staff pick. Now, that's interesting. A staff pick of that. There's some of the Doc Swinsons. I've not had any Doc Swinsons, so anybody has any information on that? Green River is basically Blue Note, but that's all right. I've had this Double Oak, really good, fantastic, and people say that this Ascension is even better. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about that, but I will see. Oh, back to the Canadian stuff. That Red Eye Rye, I like that label. That's a good looking label. A lot of stuff on the bottom down here. 1 bottle of Nulu. I see you guys talking about that Nulu honey all the time. Oh, Black Maple Hill. I think that's the one that I saw that was it in Oregon? I need to ask Baker Drinks about that. They're from up in those parts. Of course, like us, you get a distillery that's close to you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you can get it just because it's closer to you. There's Buzzard Roost. I haven't had any of the Buzzard Roost, I don't think. There's my dad's juice. All right. There's the very old Barton. A good old bottle to have. There's the Bro Brothers. And there's Cooper's Craft. I hear everybody talking about that. That's a sleeper bottle. All right, let's talk about here's some of their store picks. They got a Knob Creek store pick. They've got a single barrel, the Rare Character. They got a Holland Station, and they've got this Rebel Cast Strength, which I'm probably gonna get that for my brother. I'll get him a sample first and see if he likes it or not. All right, we'll take a quick look over here at some of the scotches. I have a 3-pack sample coming of Redbreast. Super excited about it. I'm finally going to get to try a range of them and decide what I like and what I want on those. I'm going to kind of just do the Irish whiskey down through here. All right. Now I'm going to go over here and talk to Brady, and he's going to explain to me about what's going on with allocation and maybe show a couple of bottles. Fantastic stuff. I love this giant bottle. Just so great. Anything in here I can't live without. Well, you know what? Whiskey Basket asked me about this today. It was $20, and I said I thought that was high, but I think that's the bottle. Someplace had it on clearance. So Whiskey Basket, I think you should have done that. So I would imagine you'll see my buddy Cutlass up here too. Cutlass Foolproof. They are another local YouTuber, so he'll be up here. All right. Well, I'm not gonna really. There's a Jura 10, the Centauri. You know what? I will walk over and do a super quick. Let's see if I can find a cool bottle of 1 bottle of tequila. Let's see. Hey, Rock, what do you think? You think your bottle's the coolest? Yeah, I don't know about that. So, all right, let's go talk to Brady because he likes to talk and I like to listen. All right. Well, we're here with Brady. Where are we at, Brady?
Caesar's Wine and Liquor. Today we have some products to release to the market. However, I'll be honest with you, it's a big day, so I'm ready to rip and roar with these. Long time coming. We've been waiting for the Pappies all year, but at the same time, they're here, and we're excited to release them also on our Sunday allotment day. It'll be 10 a.m. sharp.
December 10th.
December 10th, yes, okay. 10 a.m. sharp. I'm trying to think of any other details. It'll be first come, first serve. Also, we will probably limit 1 bottle per person. We have a very modest amount.
So you talked about the line. Let's talk about where they're going to do the line and how they're going to do that part. So,
don't you love that? Anyways, the
Real
line's
life.
going to be kind of around the store towards the back door.
I'm gonna go in.
We'll
You'll
handle one person at a time.
You'll come in. You'll go down through, and then there's a door back here, and then you're gonna have a runner.
Yeah, we'll have 2 runners that will meet you at the checkout whenever you choose your bottle with me. And then from there you'll get checked out, you take your bag to your car, and then you can get back in line, and then we'll wheel and deal until we are all sold out of everything. Now, as far as pricing is concerned, I'm not going to disclose that. Pappies, at the end of the day, they are what they are. Otherwise, everything else I got back there has been seen in your thumbnails, and then also, you know, what everyone else has been seeing. I do have some of those items, but again, I have a modest amount. If you are camping out of our store, please do not cause too much of a ruckus. All we're going to do is we're going to keep it very kosher over the day. As soon as 10 a.m. opens, and again, 1 bottle per person.
You'll get back in line. So
yeah.
All right. So since I've had this, got lit up because I called it a Pappy, and it was
These
a mistake.
things make me nervous. So every time I talk about them, even like at the beginning of this video, like these items make me nervous no matter what.
They're fantastic. I've never even held one of these or one of these either.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Go ahead and hold a Gary Van Gordon while you're at it too.
There we go.
Our store's mascot.
Nice.
But
So talk about this.
Oh, that's actually Rare Characters, our Rare Character single barrel. If I'm not mistaken, they source from a bunch of different places. It's distilled in Indiana, aged in Indiana. I don't want to use the wrong information because I know I'll get it up. Bottled by Rare Character Whiskey Company, Lexington, Kentucky. So it is MGP juice, but Rare Character also does a lot of individual blends with particular products from Kentucky and Tennessee distilleries too. So who's to say that this isn't something also that's been blended in with Kentucky products?
This is true. So how about these two? Let's talk about this.
Oh, man.
I know these are excited about this.
Please come try this. A lot of people haven't had Crown, but go ahead.
So you won't be able to have tastings because it's going to be a madhouse on Sunday.
Unfortunately, food trucks tastings we're not going to be able to do because I am just particularly nervous that we will not be able to accommodate everyone in those ways because there's going to be possibly a good amount of people here for our release. And again, it's a modest amount, so work with.
But you have a barrel. You have a barrel of this, and you have a couple of cases of this. Which this is another thing. This single barrel, and it's a store. These are store picks, and this guy knows what he's doing because I've had several of them, and I do enjoy them. So
yeah, our Old Forester single barrel. I think we got some around like 25, 28 cases, and I've already sold through 10 in like 2 weeks.
Right.
This is easily probably our hottest single barrel right now, but that's why I was trying to highlight this Crown too.
Right. So
essentially, like, I was nervous about this barrel at first.
Right.
But from what I'm told, we're one of the only people that have it, and it's really darn good. Really darn good.
What's the taste?
It's very sweet, rich. It's not like a traditional Crown product, especially since it's a barrel select, you know, just like a traditional single barrel and everything, but at the same time it is really good. I think it's 105, 110 proof, so it's got horsepower. Nice. But yeah, again, it's super awesome.
All right, so the big highlights: 10 a.m. Sunday. Don't be a fool.
Yes, please.
There'll be a 10% surcharge if you're a moron in the line or you're a jerk. If you get up there, you'll come in the front of the store. You'll go down through here, and there'll be a line, and they may have to do some if it's raining or something. I don't know, whatever. They may do something different with the line. You'll come to this door. There's a door over here, and you'll meet Brady. Say hi. If you saw my video, he'll be like, I don't remember you. But
what's your username?
Yeah,
what you make fun of me about?
Yeah, which one of you guys did it? The runner will take your bag and you up to the register. You'll pay, and then the runner will come back. You need to take your bag to the car and then get back in line. So there we go. I went through already. There are some fantastic store picks here. If you're going to buy something, I'd get a store pick. This Rebel Cast Strength is one of my favorites. I will be buying another bottle of this. I'm going to be getting a bottle of the Blue Note. I've not had a bad store pick here at all yet. So and I would tell him. I mean, he's pretty hard on me. You'd be surprised.
I do a lot of the store picks.
Yeah, so that's good. So, all right. Well, we'll see everybody on Sunday. Be nice and don't be a jerk.
Please.